Hi guys. Wait till everybody logs on. Look who's here. We got Maddie Wedeking hanging out. We're gonna do a live Instagram today. Checking in with Kristen Matlock. I know you got some questions for her.
Oh yeah, I got some questions for her.
We put together a little list too, and I don't think Kristen knows this yet. Maybe we should say it before she even gets on here. We're probably gonna play Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader with Caden Danbury. So that should be pretty interesting. And who knows? Maybe I'll get involved too because I don't know any of the answers for this one. So we'll see. So you can see we got Maddie's race cars behind us. You like teal a little bit, huh?
Just a little bit. Chills and sparkles. That's like the key to my heart.
Okay, we'll get Kristen on here. There we go. Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Hi.
Whoa, you're all crooked.
I am. I have to turn it the other way, huh?
I don't know. Oh, there you go.
Oh, much better.
Look at you, tech genius.
God.
Hey, Kristen. So look who I got next to me. I got Maddie Wedeking.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing? Good.
It seems like we got a little bit of a lag. Yeah, we can hear you. It just seems like we got a little bit of a lag. Are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on Wi-Fi?
No. I could try.
Usually it's pretty good at your house, huh?
Yeah, it usually is, but it's raining today, and I think that always kind of messes with it.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. I guess we'll just kind of see where it goes. You're a little bit blurry too, so we'll just kind of see how things go.
Okay.
All right. So, how was San Felipe, dude? It looked rad.
It was awesome, actually. Yeah, we had a great time pre-running and eating up all the tacos. Yeah, the course,
You requested a rear start, right?
I always do. I like rear starts because I like to know where I'm at all times. I don't like people to be able to sneak up behind me.
Right? That sucks when that happens, right?
Yep.
Is that a pretty good strategy in desert racing?
You know, when I first started desert racing, that's what I did because I would be so confused on where I was at because it's all based off of times. But if you request a rear start and you're passing people,
Yeah, you're going forward.
You're picking off people. But if you start off first, you have no idea where you are, not just like physically, but on time.
Because the last guy could be making up time on you.
Oh yeah, like Kristen was probably in first by like mile 20, but physically in the rear, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather just do it that way. I always tell everybody I'd rather be the hunter than the hunted.
Yeah, scary being the hunted.
I like that.
like it.
I actually like that, race strategy. I think that's actually. Does Wayne do that same race strategy or no?
Sometimes when he's in the turbo class, like he usually is, that's what he does. Yeah, it's just easier because there's so many in the turbo class. It's so hard for our crew to kind of try to keep track of the times. It's nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Justin DeYoung just commented, and he said he listened to the show at work, and now he's out there ripping laps in his Talon. That's pretty cool. Ripping laps and watching Instagram Live with Kristen.
That's perfect.
Well, it doesn't get too much better than that. Okay, so if you don't mind, I really wanted to know what goes into it. I just got invited to go down to do a pre-run in Mexico. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it because we're going to be going to Silver State and stuff. So I wanted to see if maybe you could give us a little bit of understanding of what it's like to go down. What do you go down a week before pre-run and all that? Kind of maybe take us through the steps if that's cool with you.
Yeah, no problem. So typically we go down on a Saturday and start pre-running on Sunday. And we'll wake up in the morning and get everything unloaded and make sure that our lead nav has all the right files on it from the SCORE website, just so we have the map and we can mark along the way. So we'll get out there. Well, first of all, of course, we'll stop for breakfast tacos.
Yeah. Maddie would have to stop for Starbucks or bring Starbucks.
I know. Is there a Starbucks in Mexico? Would I last out there?
There is an Ensenada, but not in San Felipe. So yeah,
It's like I'm not doing San Felipe.
you have to bring your own. You can make it in. We stay in condos there, and they're super nice, and you can make your own there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's already a couple questions. Is Kristen racing Silver State?
No, I'm not. I'm actually racing Sonora Rally to train for Dakar.
Ooh,
That's a good idea. That's good training.
And
Yeah.
then who's your new co-driver?
I don't know if we're announcing it yet, but I don't.
Oh, stay tuned.
Yeah, right. Top secret, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, let's wait. We'll make a big announcement pretty soon here.
Sweet.
Ooh, exciting.
All right, so breakfast, Maddie's out. She's going to have to either have no Starbucks or bring her own Starbucks. Then where are we going after that, Kristen?
Okay, then we're gonna hit the course, and usually we'll do like 100 to 150 miles a day of pre-running. So we have to move at a pretty decent pace. But yeah, so we'll just get out there on the course and start off, kind of looking for lines and see what we can find out there. And if we find a faster line than the race course, close enough to the course to be legal, then we'll mark it on our GPS or our lead nav, which we run off of iPads, off of the lead nav program. So
Have you ever done that much pre-running, Maddie?
No, I mean, I've just done, best in the desert, and I stay in the U.S. for all my races, so I've never experienced or been down to Mexico for a race. I mean,
What
even
about when you
spectate.
pre-run in the United States? No?
But no, I mean,
'Cause
we
that to
get
me
a
seems
certain amount of hours. You have to sign up to pre-run here, and then you only get, X amount of hours, and you kind of
Right.
have to like follow the leader, and in that time is when you kind of go around and see. But
I feel like the way that she's doing it is so much more beneficial.
oh yeah,
yeah, like
pretty cool.
doesn't
How to do it.
you have to mark anything except for dangers, So
Yeah.
there it's fun. There's a lot of strategy involved because you can't, like, especially San Felipe, there's lines everywhere. So you'll, like, Wayne and I run together, or we'll pre-run together, and I'll go on one line and he'll go on another line, and we'll kind of race each other to the end and see who ends up at the end fastest. And that's the one that we'll choose for race day that way.
Dude,
That's such a smart strategy.
I feel like that's a badass strategy, but I feel like you're getting prepared to do the same thing. Like you and Matt, you can't see it, Kristen, but Matt's building a new razor right here behind us, like a pre-runner.
Uh-huh.
So now you guys could do that dicing during
Right?
pre-running.
Yeah. We should have more pre-running here. Like, you guys spend like a week out there, if not more, pre-running.
Would you want to do Mexico?
Yes, I've always wanted to go. Like, I want to start off like, going with a race team and seeing like how it is. Like, I don't even want to drive or co-doc. I just want to see like how it is out there before I even, consider going out there.
You've done that, like had people go for the experience and to learn, right, Kristen?
Yeah, a few times. And that's how Cadence Cowan started going with us, because I just wanted her to experience it. And then we kind of fell in love with her and her dad both. So they come to every race now.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's the way to do it. All right, so we're going out and we're banging bars with Wayne out there pre-running. Are we eating sandwiches on the course? What are we up to out there?
No, we just take bars, or Wayne likes his salami and cheese in the cooler. The player's cooler in the back.
Yeah,
But
I'm feeling.
yeah, there's certain sections that will come to some smaller little towns, and we can find tacos there. So if we can get hot tacos over bars and cold salami, obviously.
Take that any day.
Did Craig pre-run with you guys this year? Because that was his first race with his shoulder injury or his shoulder surgery.
Right. Yeah. We didn't pre-run together, but we were hanging out together. He kind of was going out a little bit later than us. We were getting up early in the morning and just kind of getting it done. And he was on a different schedule. So, but he was out there. He pre-ran pretty much every day too, and he did really well. So his shoulder, I think, was great.
Yeah, that worked out good. And plus, it helps, like what we were just talking about with Maddie, is like when you do those pre-runs and you have experienced people like you and Wayne to, I don't know, like show you the ropes. Is that what you would be? But
yeah,
like,
I mean, even bounce ideas off. Like, hey, like, what are you looking for? Like, how do you know, how far off the course do you even go to look for lines? Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't pre-run that. I mean, they just don't know any of this.
oh, that's right, Kristen, because you have certain areas that you can and can't go, right?
Yeah, there's definitely some like disqualification zones that you can't go on. Like, for instance, at this particular race, came real close to, it's called El Dorado Ranch down there. It's where we stay, where the condos are. And we came so close to it. There's a wide open road down there versus the course. And they wouldn't allow us to go on that wide open road or even like.
How rude of them.
Yeah, it was tempting. You know, it always looks really good. But yeah, if you get caught on that road, you're disqualified. So it's not worth it. Yeah.
Dude, that pre-running just for that, like knowing what you can't do, is totally worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's not even to like find a line like that, you know, it's to keep you off of it. So like pre-running will prevent you from making a mistake that'll cost you the race.
Yeah, exactly. John just said VCPs. Is that what they're virtual checkpoints,
virtual
right?
checkpoints, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, just like some other series, they have virtual checkpoints out there. So you have to come within 60 feet on either side. So you have 120 feet total. So yeah, I can't remember how many there were, but there's a ton of them out there. So it keeps people going in the right direction and not getting too far off course. If there's like a sensitive area, then they'll throw one out there as well.
Yeah, especially like if the guy owns his own ranch and he's like messing with the cows, like getting all close. Hey, Russ on Wheels.
Yeah.
Says, what's up? Hey, Russ, how are you? Dude, this is going to be the best part of the whole interview right here. You want to ask her the second question?
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the race?
Winning. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I love the pre-running part. Just being down there with like a few of our guys ahead of time before our whole crew shows up and just kind of bonding and hanging out each night. It's so much fun. That's what attracts me to Baja, I think, more than anything, is being able to go down the week before and just kind of kick back and enjoy Baja, you know, and everyone around us. So, and then our boys coming down, our kids came down on Wednesday before the race. The race wasn't until Saturday. So my parents came down and brought them, and a couple more guys showed up, and Wayne's mom. So we just had so much fun.
Was that the first time, or the boys have been down there before?
They go to every race. The only one that they have to do so far is Dakar.
Yeah, I remember you said that. That's what Kristen and I always talk about. Every time I'm so jealous because she's like, yeah, the pre-running is so fun. The family comes, everybody eats and hangs out. Like that to me sounds like the best.
I know. I was like following along on her Instagram. She's so good at posting everything. So I just sit at home like, oh,
you feel like
having so much fun. Yeah.
It does. And I asked her, I said, you want to do an Instagram live this week? And she goes, yeah, sure. And she sends me a picture. I got to show it to you. It's like the best one. She's like sitting there eating tacos, like with Victory. It was so cool, man.
Yeah, you're still down there.
See, they were still down there and whatever.
That's awesome. Wow, that place looks nice.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's Pete's camp. It's right next door to where we stay. It's an awesome place.
Well, so your favorite part about the race was like going down and pre-running and doing all that stuff. I think that would probably be like, it would probably be your favorite and my favorite. Don't you think?
Oh yeah. I mean, the race. Not every race is the same, but you still have the same amount of adrenaline rush and whatnot. But I mean, getting to hang out with your family and your friends all before.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so memorable.
Yeah.
And so,
really.
If that was the most funnest part or the funnest part about the whole weekend, then I want to know what was the best part about the race, just specifically by itself. So you're like going there, you start from the back, and you want to work your way up. Like, what's the strategy, like the race tactics, and then what's the best part before you reach the finish line?
Actually, to be honest with you, this race wasn't like super cut and dry for me. I started having some clutch problems starting at mile 60. So prior to my, the car was running flawless and I was having a good time. I passed everybody. I think I got up to 7th overall physically and with all the UTVs. So I was working my way up there. I was really trying for that overall again, like I did at the 500 down in San Felipe last year. So San Felipe just kind of feels like my area. So I had my fingers crossed, but starting at mile 60, my primary clutch bolt started to come loose, and
oh no,
yeah, we weren't exactly certain what was going on at the time. Now we know, but I fought through it. I kept having RPM spikes, and so I was having to go like third throttle. Luckily, third throttle was still a decent pace, But I ended up blowing 2 belts, and then finally the primary clutch let go. But we carry a primary clutch with us, so I was able to change it. That was like about 50 miles from the finish line. And so we got it changed. And the most stressful part of the whole thing is just thinking, oh my gosh, these guys behind me are going to catch me and I'm going to.
You're getting hunted now.
Yeah. I was in first, you know, I don't know exactly when I took first, you know, but I was so nervous that I was going to get past and lose it so close to the finish line. So fortunately, it all worked out, and I still ended up winning by like 5.5 minutes. But to me, that's pretty close.
Dang. It's good that you guys hustled to get that thing fixed then.
Yeah, because our first belt change actually took about 7 minutes because I was.
Oh, damn.
I mean, yeah, the belt was just so torn apart.
Shredded?
And, yeah, I was behind the clutch and everywhere. So it took a little bit. And then our second belt took about 3 minutes. And then I think the clutch only took him about 5. So did pretty good on that.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Dang. Yeah, it's a good thing you guys got like good people on your team to be able to execute that so quickly.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to Cognito. They saw right where I broke the primary clutch was right on the highway. It's where we parallel the highway for a little bit in a speed zone area. And they saw it happen and they stopped and helped us change it. So without those guys, it would not have gone so quick. So that was really cool of them.
That's what we're going to talk about that on the Monday show. We got Chris Blaze coming on, but we're going to talk about that same camaraderie stuff and some really cool stuff on Monday's show. So it all goes along with that. Like a competitor's team with tools and everything comes out and helps you to win a race. Well, not necessarily against them, but in class, but at least on the track, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like Caden Wells actually broke 3 or 4 axles when we were out there early in the race, and our crew actually helped him all the axles after they filled me up. Actually, I think he was there first, and then I had to come in for a splash of gas because my first 2 pits weren't where they were supposed to be either. There was so much traffic down there, which is really unusual for San Felipe. It was the first time we ever had that issue, but I was supposed to get a splash of gas at pit 2 and they weren't there. So I'm like panicked on the radio going into pit. And they're like, okay, well, we got you, you know, we'll cover you. But they were already working on Caden, so they pull away to work on me, you know, for a second and then went back to him. So it's cool. Our guys are awesome. Everybody's crew out there is just so cool how they work together like that.
Hey, so I'm going to read some of these comments, but Kristen, before I read some of these comments, I don't know if you know, it might be a surprise, but Caden Danbury wants to call in a couple minutes here and play Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader?
Oh, great.
Yeah. Are Wyatt and Clayton there with you?
No, they're with Wayne right now working on ordering tools for our tool bags for Sonora, actually.
Well, I was talking with Maddie, and good thing that they're not there because they would like totally give you guys the answers. So you would be like wasting us.
I homeschool a 3rd grader and a 5th grader on Mondays and Fridays, remember? So
this isn't fair.
Dude, we're going to get wasted.
I'm a teacher for the 3rd grader.
We're going to get waxed so hard. She's going to know all the answers. Okay, so Doonery, I don't know how to say your yeah, Dune Rider. Oh, Dune Rider. Yeah, there you go. Number 1 badass, showing that girls can kick some butt. John says Baja is epic. Yeah, I want to go down there, man. I really do. Hello from Mooresville, North Carolina. NASCAR country, boy. Brett Carpenter. And you homeschool Wayne. Yeah. And then Ricker Jeffrey says, hi, Kristen. So, yeah, I don't know how this is going to go with Caden because I think actually this is probably going to be – I played along with some of the teams when I did at the Lucas race, but I guarantee both of you guys are going to be smarter than me.
I played 3 times now, and I lost every time.
How hard, though? I thought you were tied up with Ethan, though, for a little bit.
No, I got the whole shot, and then I just slowly started falling back with all the hard questions.
So, anyways, it's going to be awesome when Caden calls in. I really do think Kristen's going to waste us, though.
Oh, yeah. She's a teacher.
And Brett Carpenter just totally served Wayne.
Wayne's not even here to defend himself.
And Jeff Angel, he's actually going down to Mexico and going to go do some pre-running stuff down there. So he was the one that invited me to go in a few weeks here, but unfortunately I won't be able to make it. Um,
One of these days, we have to get you down there.
yeah, I really do want to go. I think stuff's kind of starting to kind of just like fall in to, I don't know, working order or whatever with the dirt life now. So I'm kind of starting to be able to get more time. I'm actually over here at Maddie's shop. Obviously, you can see that, but it's kind of cool that the dirt life can do all this stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool to bring it down to Baja and do it down there.
That would be super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you with the business advice over here. Rickard Jeffrey said, ultimately, we are separate teams, but we are all Team Polaris. Hey, so he's talking Brett Carpenter's level right there.
He's my crew chief on my race team.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
There we go. No wonder he's sucking up right now. Baja is the best. So see, everybody's trying to make me jealous, Kristen.
Yeah, you got to go down there and get some real tacos.
Hey, so I saw a video on Instagram of somebody making custom churros. I think it was actually Caden.
It was Caden and his sister.
And I was like, dang, dude, they're like really starting to live that Baja life in the United States.
Oh, they're making them at home?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you know that Caden's sister, Remy, is like really becoming a good baker?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, so little Remy is like baking cupcakes, good cakes. Like she's doing, I mean, custom churros. Like that's pretty legit.
Yeah, I'll have to order some of those.
Yeah, get them from her.
We were on our way home from Baja. We all had our hearts set on churros. There wasn't a churro person in the borderline this time. It's like unheard of. Yeah.
Dude, it's like the number one seller besides tacos.
Remy,
Yeah.
I see a huge business opportunity right now. Yeah, Sarah just commented in, Remy is the best. Thank you for talking about it. Dude, Sarah, we see a big business opportunity. There's no churros in the borderline.
Right.
Yeah.
Get this thing going.
We'll all go down and help her make them.
It looks so good. So I think Caden's going to call in just a second here and do the questions with us. But, excuse me. So what was the best taco that you guys ate while you were down there doing the pre-run? Or maybe it was after the race even. The victory taco.
Right. I love fish tacos, so I would say the fish tacos were the best. And then second to that's the adobada. I love the flavor of adobada tacos.
What's adobada?
It's
Isn't it pork?
Pork that they put on the rotisserie.
Like El Pastor?
No, that's the adobada is the one that they like shred. You know how they shred it or cut it down on the thing, on the big meat.
Yeah, I thought that was the El Pastor.
Yeah, it rotates and then shave it off, and it's crispy and delicious.
Yeah.
It won't let. Okay, I don't know. Let me see if I can find him real quick, Sarah.
Oh, he was like the first one.
There he is. All right, Sarah. I just sent him a request too. Yeah, really is the best meat, is what JD said, and then Sunshine Kenny and Adobado is the same. Yeah, El Pastor. Oh, so I guess it's the same.
Yeah.
Oh. El Pastor is my favorite, and I guess adobada is too.
There you go.
Well, churros is my favorite. I just can't have them. But I don't know. It's not letting Caden join in, so we'll see.
Oh, maybe I got saved. I was a little nervous anyways.
I'm nervous. I lose every time.
Who won at Four Wheel Parts when we did it?
Ethan.
Ethan won?
Yeah.
I thought there
He
was.
was smart.
Ethan's little brother was smart, though, too. He knew some answers.
Yeah. A lot smarter.
So, Kristen, we've been doing some shows at Four Wheel Parts with all the kids. It's been pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sarah, I don't know. It's not letting Caden join. Maybe we should have him try to reset his phone or something. So when you go down there, what kind of stuff do you guys have to do to prepare to go down there? So this is kind of a give Maddie a little heads up on what kind of stuff she's going to have to bring. Is she going to have to bring like 10 sets of tires? Is she going to have to, like you said, like bring clutches? Like what kind of stuff do you have in the rigs?
Yeah, lots of tires. Let's see, because we're a 2-car team. I need to cut that. Yeah. So I go down with 2 chase trucks personally, 4 total, but just 2 for me. And then I carry like 2 to 4 tires per truck on race, just depending on how long the race is too. Like San Felipe, we don't carry nearly as much because it's only a 280-mile race versus the 500 or the 1,000 or even 400. So lots of parts, as many parts as we can take down within. Fuel, you can get down there if you wanted to, but we usually get before we head that way.
Yeah. So I was amazed that you had a primary clutch in the car with you. So what other spare parts are you bringing along? Because I would never carry a primary clutch, at least in Best of the Desert. I don't know what.
Yeah, well, I learned the hard way, because I broke the clutch and then had nothing and had to wait forever for the crew to show up with my, when I'm, well, why can't we just put it right here, in the car?
Yeah.
Already.
Is your seat moved forward too, so you have extra room in the back?
I do have plenty of room back there. That's being short.
We're trying to move my seat 6 inches forward because I can't reach the steering wheel and I can't reach the pedals. So I need to put 3 pillows behind me just so I can get 100% throttle.
Right.
So we're trying to move mine, and it really looks like you could fit a whole other seat behind me.
You can put another person back there?
Yeah, I can take Kristen with me.
Perfect.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's the way my pre-runner is, especially because we haven't customized the seat location or pedals or anything like that. So I'm the same way with that one. I'm all the way forward, and luckily the Pro XP has the retractable steering wheel, where you
can push it back. That's a lifesaver.
Yeah, Wayne and I shared a car just one time when we raced Nora a couple years ago, and we didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to press the gas pedal at all. So while we were down there, we actually modified it with 3 Tecate beer cans that were smushed down, and we duct taped the throttle pedal. That's
hilarious.
Yeah, it worked out really well because we just ripped it off when it came time for him to go again. So
that's awesome.
That's some MacGyver stuff right there.
Right. I had a short course car, and my dad was in Mexico, and Matt and I wanted to race. So I was like, dude, let's do this. Let's do this. And it was really my first time taking it, and I forgot the booster cushion.
Mm-hmm.
And we duct taped a whole bunch of koozies to my foot. And that's the only way I could go full extension on the pedals.
That's
the only way.
But yeah,
right.
Primary and a secondary clutch in the car. So that's kind of one of my secrets.
Wow.
Let everybody know.
I know that there is some other teams that actually do that as well. I've seen them do it. Dude, there's some that take the whole kitchen sink with them. But the primary and secondary, I feel like, is a pretty good idea.
Yeah, PRP made a primary and secondary clutch bag with the puller in it too. So we used to carry that in my car, but it was so heavy. We were like, you know what, we don't ever need it. But now you have me freaking out.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I could.
Yeah, we've had some issues, where we've been left stranded. So it's just not worth it, especially in Baja where you can get, you're pretty far off course from a highway.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, all the races we do here, you're pretty close to the freeway or the highway. That way, someone can come and get you. But
yeah, but the problem with the desert is legally you're not allowed to just drive in. So Baja we can do that.
Stuck there until someone comes and gets you from the rest.
Yeah, or we talk about delivering it to you, which we've done.
Which you gotta. So it says that there's max people in live.
I don't know
Can you
why.
have 3 people in
Yeah, you can have 3 or 4. And I've done it through the iPad before, so I don't know. Maybe like you said, maybe it's the internet connection or something. I don't know. It's all right. I got a backup plan anyways. I got the questions right here. Don't peek.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then Jeffrey Ricker said, when they're both in the pits at the same time, that's when it gets intense. So I could see that getting really intense.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if we run the same radio frequency too. So sometimes it can get kind of complicated when we're right on top of each other because I'm trying to talk and he's trying to talk and, everyone's talking.
So, come on, do this first. Do me first. Come on.
Yeah.
Del Verno says hi, Kristen. Hello, everyone.
That where we've been literally.
Did you sneak a peek?
No, I didn't. I was reading the comments.
You're trying to get a sneak peek of the answers. I seen you.
You?
I don't know. Are the answers on there?
Yeah, he put the answers on here too. So, Caden, I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and ask the questions to the girls, unless you want to do it to me and Kristen. But then it's gonna be like total annihilation from Kristen to me. So, all right, how about I don't read the answers? I'll just read the question and I'll try to play along with you guys. What unit of measurement? Wait, actually, Kristen, you got to use your name as your buzzer, okay?
Oh.
What?
You got to use your name as your buzzer. So if you're gonna answer, you got to say Kristen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that, and you got to do it too, Maddie.
I know, but I go under stress, so I just say me. So if I say me, it's Maddie.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Caden Danbury, thank you very much for submitting Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader questions. Here we go. Question number 1. What unit of measurement is abbreviated OZ?
Oh, Maddie.
Oh.
Was it me first?
Yeah.
Ounces.
Yep.
Right.
Got it.
Good job.
I think we might have a little bit of a lag though. Should I count? Because we had to do this
that's kind
last
of
time.
unfair, huh?
So after I read the question, I'll go 1, 2, and then you can raise your hand at that, because then it'll give Kristen 2 seconds.
Okay, are we raising our hands or are we raising and saying our names?
I would say your name because then we can hear her.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So we have 11 questions here. All right. Question number 2. Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader? Presented by Caden Danbury, Polaris Youth Racer. Which of these is a mammal? A seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin?
Me.
1, 2. See, there's no lag. Yeah.
I
Kristen.
don't know.
All right, Kristen.
Sea lion.
Yeah, she got it. How the heck did you know that?
She's a third grade homeschool teacher.
Are there a lot of sea lions down in Mexico?
Yeah, and we have them here in San Diego too. So.
Oh, see, that's what we get. We couldn't answer that question. We live in Temecula.
You don't
know.
I get it. Fine.
Ask us about wine country, okay? I'll win that.
What's the one that gets all the most trouble out there on Rancho California Road? Wilson Creek.
Right, Wilson Creek Winery.
So almonds
Okay.
from there. It's the good stuff.
All right, you're all tied up. 1-1.
Okay.
Question number 3. Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader? Presented by Caden Danbury. True or false? The human shoulder is a ball and socket joint.
Oh, Maddie.
I think Maddie got that one.
Okay, go.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Craig would actually like that answer.
I know, right? That's sponsored by Craig.
Okay, question number 4. Which continent is the least populated? Asia, Antarctica, Australia, or Europe?
Maddie.
The least populated. Maddie?
No, she raised her hand first.
Oh, I didn't see it. That's why you gotta say your name.
Oh, Kristen.
Okay, Kristen, you go.
I'm assuming it's Antarctica because I would never live there.
Yep.
Cold. Huh?
Yeah. That I'm right there with you. I'm like Sun, Baja, Arizona, California. There's like no way I could give it.
No cold
You
weather
could
for
live
me.
in that cold weather. Yeah.
That would be freezing. I mean, at least you could wear those like cute fur jackets, you know. But
The
that's
Eskimo
not
clothes?
it. Yeah.
Dude, but everyday Eskimo clothes? Like, holy cow. Like, I wouldn't even want to take a shower. It would be so cold.
I would blend in. I'm so I would blend in.
You camouflage.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are tied up again?
Okay.
Question number 5. Since the late 1930s, what calendar date has been designated for the inauguration of the United States president? Dang, this one seems like it. That's 5th grader, Caden.
Yeah.
I feel like that's 5th grader.
I couldn't even make up a date.
It's in January.
January 23rd.
Ooh, that's close.
Really?
All right, Kristen, you have a chance to overtake. It's in January.
I don't know. January 20th?
Dang, she got it! She got it. That guess just totally got it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You
All right, so
close.
Kristen's 3 and you got 2, so you got to step it up, Maddie.
I know. Gosh, my guessing's not very good.
Yeah, you were so I didn't think she was going to get as close as you, and she nailed it.
Close. She would have guessed 20 if you didn't.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, Caden's got like 5th grade questions on here, too.
It's very difficult.
Which language is the most widely spoken in South America?
Maddie. Spanish.
Yeah.
Good.
That.
Oh,
All right.
I was not even thinking South America. What did you say? South America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want me to talk louder or?
No, I just went to New Zealand. I don't know why. Oh no, I went to South Africa. That's where I
Oh,
went.
you went deep. You were
I went-
deep in the streets.
Yeah. I started thinking of Kevin from Next Gen. You know the Next Gen guy? He's from South Africa. Have you met him yet?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the owner of
I don't
Next.
think I've heard of you.
But what language do they speak in Africa?
I don't know what the main language is. He speaks English.
Yeah.
I think
would hope so.
in South Africa, I think it's English.
Is it really?
I don't know Africa, but South Africa is English, I think.
I know like they speak Afrikaans in places. We had like a foreign exchange racer come to live with us for a while from South Africa, and he spoke Afrikaans.
Really?
Huh.
I don't know what that is.
Honestly, I couldn't pronounce anything.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it sounds like.
Fun fact, I'm glad she brought up New Zealand, though, because that's bucket list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big time. Like, I want to go so bad.
Isn't that where you had your emergency landing?
What's that?
Isn't that where your emergency landing? Is that where you were? New Zealand? Is that where you had to stop?
No, that was Iceland.
Iceland. Yeah.
I don't want to go to Iceland or Antarctica.
I never wanted
No.
to.
Isn't Iceland green?
She never wanted to go to Iceland.
Iceland was cut nice.
Oh, I thought it was like completely opposite. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't listen.
was
Jeffrey Ricker said no Iceland.
yeah, no Iceland. He was with us.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are tied up again?
I think
All right,
so.
question number 7. Are you smarter than a third grader? Presented by Caden Danbury. I'm gonna try
Cool
to.
intro.
I'm gonna try to see if I can like perfect it. Like you know how those. Yeah, totally. By the end of this, okay. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first 2 men in the entire world to do what?
Maddie.
Yeah.
Maddie?
Is it land on the moon?
With I don't know if that's like.
Going
Be
to
more
the moon.
specific.
Oh, like stepping foot on the moon.
Yeah. So that we'll take it. Walk on the moon.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh,
We'll take it. Your answer's correct. Ooh, is this the first time you've been in front this whole time?
like ever, actually.
All right, Kristen, that means you got to step it up, girl.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, sun rises at 11:30 a.m. and sets around 3:30, and that's in Iceland?
That was weird. Yeah.
Really? I would totally hate that.
Yeah.
So you get like 0 time to like hang out during the day. Caden Danbury says moonwalk, Maddie. Is that what this is? The Instagram live is coming to, trying to see Maddie moonwalk. Is that how bored you guys are?
Yeah, right.
Question number 8. Are you smarter than a third grader? Presented by Caden Danbury. Let's see. What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called?
Isn't that what it's called?
I thought it was called the.
I don't know, because I would have been totally stumped on this. Here, I'll read the question again, and then I'll see if I can give you guys a hint. What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called? Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. The last word, and you got to be ready to hit your buzzer. The last word is rights.
Oh, Maddie.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I could be so wrong. Is it civil rights?
No, it's more words than that. Kristen, you have a chance to steal.
What'd she say?
Civil rights.
Oh, Bill of Rights.
Yes, you got
Oh,
it.
dang it.
Tied up again. You guys are totally tied up again. Oh, Kathy was trying to come in and give you the answers right there, too.
That would have been nice.
Oh, that's my mom.
Okay. Oh.
She's got my back.
She's going to call you after. Yep, see, Bill of Rights. She's going to call you after and say, Kristen, I was trying to help you out. All right, question number 9. So you guys are tied up, and there's 3 questions left. So, what'd she say?
I don't know. I think
Good.
It might be cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we're good now.
Oh, my mom's probably thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is the girl that's homeschooling my grandkids."
Uh-oh.
He's gonna be like, you drive, I'll take care of the kids.
Right?
I'll teach them.
Kristen, I think I have an idea. Maybe like when Caden's out at a race and he can't supply questions, maybe we should have Clayton and Wyatt come up with smarter than third grader questions for the show.
Yes.
That'll work.
Okay. Question number 9. The plural of goose is...
Me.
Oh, Maddie.
Ooh, that was kind of a tie. I'm going to do it again. The plural of goose is...
Me.
Okay.
Maddie, me.
All right, Maddie, what are you...
I honestly don't even know if this is right, but geese?
Yeah!
Yeah.
You got it. So now you're 1 point ahead? Dude, this is like the biggest battle we've had so far.
I would have never thought I would be in the biggest battle.
What is the area of a triangle with a height of 4 and a width of 4? Oh my God, this is
Me.
like
Maddie?
8th grade.
Me.
Probably, yeah.
All right, Kristen.
8.
How do you calculate? You're right. How do you calculate that? Like, I don't even
4
know.
plus 4.
It's 4 times 4 divided by 2.
Oh, because of this. Okay. Dang, dude, you guys are fully tied up on the last question.
I didn't know that was a math problem. I thought we had to say, like, if it was like a right triangle or something.
That's where I was going with it, too, because I don't know the answers until I get to the end here. All right,
I'm glad I didn't raise my hand.
this one's another math problem. So Caden's, like, leaves the hardest ones for last. Hey, guys, regard from Brazil. So, dang, we got one from Brazil. Mojo?
He was with us at Dakar.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's with Polaris actually over in Brazil, and he got to ride in the big truck, like the big trash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the center seat in it the whole time.
That's awesome.
I want to be that guy.
Right?
Dude, I told Kristen last time, I was like, man, I would love to ride one of those trucks.
They're huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, the tires were like bigger than her.
Yeah, like watching all the Instagram stories, like you see like Wayne, and I'm like, holy cow, just having like a reference of like a human being next to the truck. I'm like, that thing's huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it took everything I had just to climb up in it.
Aw.
Okay, last question. Are you smarter than a third grader? Presented by Caden Danbury. Solve the following equation.
Okay, say it slow.
8 plus 2 divided by 2 equals...
5. Oh.
Oh, dude! You be disqualified? Can we disqualify her, Kristen?
Possibly, I don't know.
I was just glad I got it. I was like, wait.
Oh my gosh, the anticipation for that question, and she just comes out swinging.
Oh, she's pumped.
Hey, well, you guys did awesome. So thank you guys for both being such good sports. Thank you, Caden, for doing all those questions, man. Like, that was a battle royale.
That was fun.
What kind of stuff do you guys go through when you're teaching the boys?
What do you mean, like subject-wise?
Like, what kind of stuff? Yeah, is it similar to like simple questions, or do you guys have to go through total books and like?
Oh yeah, we do all the book work. So we have every single subject, and you have to do a certain amount of pages, just like a lot of homework, basically. But
Yeah.
everything that you would do in school, we do here.
Dude, that seems pretty crazy.
What do third graders actually like learn?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering too.
Like, what are they learning about?
Well, the area of a triangle. There's one.
That is unfair.
Yep.
We couldn't even understand the way that the question was written, let alone the answer.
I was gonna say right triangle.
Yeah, they're learning so much stuff. It's kind of like amazing where they're at in school right now. Like Wyatt's in 5th grade, and I feel like Clayton, the 3rd graders, learning pretty similar stuff. They're just, the 5th graders are just a little bit more accelerated in it. But yeah, he's doing like his times tables up to 12 right now. That's pretty good, I thought, for a 3rd grader.
In 3rd grade?
Yeah. Yep.
I thought, like, when I was in 3rd grade, I thought I was still learning my colors.
Right?
That's pretty. Caden said, and congrats, Kristen, on the win at San Felipe. So stoked for you.
Oh, thanks, Caden.
And then Jeff Ricker said they even have auto shop in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool auto shop too, because it's just side by side.
Yeah, right. And they have their own car. So do they learn on their own vehicles?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They get to help prep their cars and, everything that goes on with our cars, we try to involve them with just so they know, like, if this is what they want to do in the future, they might as well learn young.
Yeah, right.
Did you ask the boys what their favorite part of being down in San Felipe was?
Yeah, they enjoyed the fishing, the swimming pool, looking for sand dollars and crabs. They had a grunion run when we were there too, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, they got to do that.
That's
pretty
sick.
sick.
Well, have you ever done one of those? I've seen them.
I can't run, so I'm assuming no.
Just the grunion run. You don't run.
Sorry.
Way to go, jerk.
Sorry, don't kick the kid while down.
I kind of want to go
feel like
test it out, though. Like, what is
that
it?
kind of like they're just like this across the beach, but usually in San Diego when we have a grunion run, it's at nighttime, so I've never even seen it. But down there it was in the daytime. It's pretty cool.
That's not like the neon beach or whatever? What's that? Red
No,
Tide?
that was an Ellis. I can't remember what that was called, but yeah, this is a little different.
Yeah, Nuno Fojo said Matlocks are a true Razor family. Yeah, that's very true. Well, and so is Maddie and all the Wedekings too.
Yep. There's a lot of reasons out there.
Right?
The only last thing that I wanted to discuss, and I know that Maddie's like super design girl, creative with her teal and black and all her stuff. You just came out with your new livery. That thing looks sweet.
Looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if I was going to like all the white or not, but I like it. It looks nice.
It makes the logo stand out way more on the car.
Yeah. And I think I love pink and stuff, but I just needed to scale it back a little bit, but still have a little bit of pink at the bottom so they know it's me.
Yeah.
I feel like it looks so clean though.
No,
like
it does.
It brings out everything. It brings out the wheels. It brings out like all the fabrication work. And then you could even see, like, even behind the window net, you could see her helmet kind of with those. You know what I mean? Like, it looks so cool.
Yeah, thank you. I like it. And we changed
Did Wayne get a new
this year, so we'll have to
wait. Say that again.
We changed our chase trucks too. We're slowly gonna get them all rewrapped, but we did 2 of them so far, and I'm in love with our new chase trucks too. It's really hard.
Are they majority white like your car too?
What's that?
Are they all majority white like your car too, with a little bit of pink?
Yeah, so we did all white trucks, and then we've got a red stripe, gray stripe, or black, and then pink. It's so hard to tie the pink and red together because I don't like those 2 colors together at all, but red and I like pink, so we just had to try to make it work. We did it this time.
Yeah. Braden Baker says that he loves your new wrap, Kristen.
Oh, thank you.
So what's the next plan? I think that's to go to the 500, right?
Actually, we have Sonora first. We're going to do the Sonora rally, and then 500 after that.
So what's the preparation then? Because you're not. Well, I guess my question was the same cars, like the race cars, are going to go. Next race is probably going to be the 500, right? And then the rally is different vehicles, correct?
Yeah, the rallies are pre-run. And then the 500 will be the San Felipe desert cars.
So what's the classification or the rules for the rally then?
I believe they just have one UTV class out there. I'm not 100% certain on that. I need to look into it. Actually, I need to sign up still. But,
Probably a good start.
Yeah. But I know Wayne and I will be racing against each other in the rally. It's all a rally, so I think it's just one UTV class. But they might separate the turbos and the naturally aspirated, but I'm not certain.
And then after that, you guys are gonna go down and do the 500 in the race cars.
Correct. Yep.
So we asked the other teams that were participating down in San Felipe a couple weeks ago, what's the preparation that you have to do for your body to be able to do that? Some guys even answered like wearing heart rate monitors at night when they were sleeping, or going like to the gym, like all kinds of crazy stuff. And I know you're super healthy, so I would like to get a little bit more insight on what you do.
Yeah, I just try to do at least an hour of cardio on a daily basis. And then I weight train 2 days a week, but I'm still doing the Orange Theory. I was, last time I talked to you, I think I had stopped Orange Theory for a little bit, and we bought Peloton treadmill and Peloton bike. So I tried that for a little bit. Honestly, like, I'm such a disciplined person, but even I couldn't get on that morning at 5.
It is hard to do that.
Yeah.
Do you have that too?
No, I'm just not disciplined enough to like go work out on my own. Like I mean, I go and I weight train as well.
Yeah.
But I have to have someone yelling at me, because if not, I'll be like, ooh, yeah, no, my arms are tired. I'm done for the day. Yeah.
Yeah. I found myself like I would get on the treadmill and work out, but not at the same intensity. So this morning I went back to Orange Theory, and it was so nice just to have somebody there saying, you got this, you can do it. And then telling me exactly how fast I needed to go and how long. And I just need that. So yeah, Orange Theory is every day for me, except for the 2 days a week that I weight train. And then I don't wear a heart rate monitor at night. That I don't know. I don't really know what that's for.
I think it's just to get your resting heart rate and to understand your sleep habits and stuff like that.
Okay.
But that's the reason I like asking those questions. First of all, I've been a huge data person my whole life, like with doing Ironman and all these different physical events and stuff. So like what your body is having a dyno on your body is pretty awesome, right? Like, so you can tell all those things.
Right.
Let's see. But so I'm into all that stuff. I don't wear a heart rate monitor at night, but I do whenever I do physical exercise.
Yeah.
Gears Call said, I'd imagine there must be an equal, if not greater, amount of mental preparation also beforehand.
Yeah. I mean, I just have like such a desire to go down there and win, because we put so much effort into it, just like every other team though. So I wouldn't say that that's any different than anybody else, but I just have the drive to get that car to the finish line. So, and I like doing it on my own still as an Iron Woman. So yeah.
That's so sick.
Right?
Yeah, I just run on pure adrenaline. I know I do, because after I'm done, after I cross that finish line, within like an hour or so, and after I take my shower, I need a nap for sure. I can feel it leaving my body. The adrenaline's just, that's it.
Yeah, it depletes you.
Yeah.
So one thing that I was thinking, actually it's probably like a month ago, but you can probably get along with this, Maddie, is like some people are just built different when they're put in a pressure situation or in a situation to go out and win a race, right? Like I kind of know what Kristen's talking about because I've raced so much, but how do you feel when you're behind the wheel and then when you get out, like what she just...
Literally the exact same thing. Like a lot of people say that in desert racing, they don't have the same amount of adrenaline as they do in short course. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I have the same amount of adrenaline the entire time.
Like super hyped up, or what is...
Oh yeah, I'm hyped up the entire time. But also I have like such a type A personality. I'm always really hyped up. Yeah. So then like when I'm in the car, it's like...
You don't think it has anything to do with 16 Starbucks a day?
Maybe that's it. You know what? On race day, I don't have Starbucks.
No, but in all seriousness, like that feeling, like what does it feel like when you cross the finish line? Is it like what Kristen's saying? It kind of just falls off?
Well, you cross the finish line and you're immediately like, I mean, for me at least, like you're just like happy. You're so proud of yourself. It's just a huge accomplishment in the first place. Like all that hard work leading up to it has all paid off, regardless of how you placed, regardless of where you were, how your race went. At the end of the day, you finished, you gave it your best.
Yep.
And that's just it's just, that feeling is awesome. And the people who know that feeling know what I'm talking about, that sense of accomplishment. And then you crash. And you take a shower and you're done. Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's kind of what Kristen's talking about, though, is because like that, people are built different. Like there is a lot of people that can't get that same amount of focus from their adrenaline and be able to do it, like utilize it the way you and Kristen do.
Yeah, Wayne's one of those, actually. He has caught himself falling asleep at the wheel before, like in boring sections down in Baja. Yeah,
that's dangerous.
Right.
I'm kind of the same as Wayne, though, too. Like because I've been so used to the adrenaline my whole life. And coming from dirt bikes to side by sides, when I first got into a side by side, I came off the track every single moto, and I was like, dude, I feel like I could eat a sandwich. I'm so bored. Like driving around, and we're going into corners at 70 miles an hour, and I'm just like, like totally bored, right?
Really?
And yeah, and it's because of the fact that I had to think so much quicker when I was on a dirt bike. So I'm a little bit like the way that Wayne thinks, but you guys have a different ability. You guys can control the way that you feel with your adrenaline. I couldn't do that. It took over me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, everybody's so different.
That's nuts, right? Okay, so Dude and Destroy guys said, what up, Maddie and Kristen and Dirt Life? Extra caramel, right, Maddie?
Yeah, they like our extra caramel.
Yeah, they Dude and Destroy guys said, congrats on the win. Kristen killed it.
Thank you.
Actually, and then, yeah, Jeffrey Ricker said, she's the best when it comes to setting her mind and accomplishing her goals. Yeah, that's kind of where I was getting at, Jeff, and can't wait to be followed her down the peninsula. Oh, yeah, so that's going to be at the 500, right, for the 36 hours to the finish, or is that the 1,000?
That's the 1,000 this year. It goes all the way down the peninsula to La Paz from Ensenada. So it'll be probably right around like 1,200 miles, I would say. This year.
Dang, that's
That's a lot. And you're going to do all of it?
Yep.
Whoo-wee.
Awesome.
Do you start like getting prepped up now, or you feel like you're in a good shape like to get going if you had to do it tomorrow?
No, I need to train harder for sure. I kind of yeah, I backed off the throttle a bit with trying to switch over to that Peloton, so I need to get back into it with Orange Theory for sure. But yeah, definitely will be training really hard for that one because I've only done the Peninsula run one other time in my life. That was 2017. It was the last time it went down all the way, and I had some like 8 hours downtime on that one, so I didn't get like a really good run at it and got like 6th in my class. So I really want to do better this year and see what happens.
Yeah, see, and that's what like Jeffrey also said, and women are more patient. So like the thought process that she's going through right now is why she's a winner. It's because she's doing all these things to get prepared, right? But she's mentally preparing herself now for all of that. Like, I feel like that's the winning personality right there.
Definitely.
All right, we got a couple other questions, then we'll log off, Kristen. I know you got to get back to the family and stuff. Kristen, when are we going to see you on UTV run in BK to Baja?
What is it?
BK to Baja. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, those are my friends that do a run down in Mexico, like what we do a couple times a year. So they put on.
I think it bogged out.
So pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Haley Pepper says, okay, but Kristen's hair is always so pretty. What the heck?
Right? I'm all self-conscious over here, like my hair doesn't look good.
Do you need to strap your belt super tight so you hardly move, or do you want some movement? I don't know what that means, Jeff. I think most of the time Kristen is always going to be strapped in as hard as she can.
Yeah, it's dangerous to be loose.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end the show on a good note. Maddie, are you sitting on Matt's seat?
No, Matt's seats don't have seat heaters. That's why I'm on this one.
All right, thank you so much, Kristen. We really appreciate you giving us the lowdown on what the San Felipe was like and playing Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader with us.
That was fun. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good talking to you, Maddie.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you later, Kristen. And like everybody else said, congratulations on your win and keep that strong attitude and kick some butt next time at the Snore Rally.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll have to get Maddie down there sometime. Just get a hold of me.
Hey,
okay.
I'll go get my passport right now. You just tell me when.
You should.
All right. Thanks, Kristen. We'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us for a little while. As you can see, Maddie's doing all kinds of work on her cars back here, getting them ready for, what is it, Silver State?
No, I'm not doing Silver State. I'm doing the Alamo to Pahrump race, the 600-mile race for Legacy.
Holy smoke.
Yeah.
600 miles?
Yep, it's going to be 300 miles the first day and then 300 miles the second day.
So what's the plan for that? You're going to drive the whole thing?
Yep.
Woo-wee. Sweet. That's going to be gnarly. We'll kick some butt, girl.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you guys later. We'll have Chris Blaze on the show on Monday night. Thanks, Maddie, for coming and hanging out. Thanks, Caden, for doing all your due diligence, getting us those smarter than a third grader questions. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Bye.